Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Salalah la 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 la. I can't stop myself. I am right here in front of the hotel together with this guy. Hey, hello, Martin. I'm gonna have so many beeps and quacks in this video because I asked Martin if he would like to take us on a tour on his Honda CRF250L, just like mine. But it's going to be really interesting to see how did he set it up for a big adventure. That's going to be how much in total for you? About a year?
Yeah, 14 months probably.
14 months of traveling in Africa mostly. Some of it in the Middle East as well and Europe. So what does a guy do to get his CRF up to that bit of traveling? So we want to know all the juicy details about the bike only. First of all, Martin, thanks a lot for doing all the shipping work.
No worries, my pleasure.
He's been working so hard with that. I think he's been like a dad for all of us. We've all been like, oh, Martin, I lost my purse. Oh, Martin, my motorcycle won't start. Oh, Martin, my car is not valid in the Middle East. Let's hear, what have you done to this beast?
So the first thing you need on a CRF is a luggage rack.
Yeah.
Because the subframe is so weak. Rackless systems are not a good idea, especially if you do like tough off-road riding. It's just gonna snap.
And mind you, Martin does a lot of tough off-road riding.
Then the next important thing, I think, is suspension. We went for the same suspension setup. It's a Hyperproc reservoir shock. So you have like the separate reservoir.
You can see the purple spring in there.
Yeah. So it's not just a spring; it's a whole shock. Different spring in the front.
Also Hyperpro.
Also Hyperpro spring. Got the cartridge reshimmed for more dampening, because standard dampening is very weak.
You got the cartridge reshimmed.
Yeah, so it's like little shims in the cartridge that decides how much oil can go through the dampener in your fork. And I got a different stack of shims, so like the characteristics of the shock of the fork become different.
Oh wow! And Hyperpro is Dutch, right?
Yeah, it's Dutch.
So.
Yeah, and actually a good friend of mine, he is a head mechanic there, so. They treat me a little bit sometimes.
Oh, lucky you.
Not financially.
Okay, so that's suspension.
Yeah, and then the next important thing is fuel range. Standard, it comes with an 8-liter tank. I put a turbos on, which is 12.5 liters. Mm-hmm. Just 1 liter shy of your IMS.
Yeah.
I actually wish I went for the IMS because it's way better built.
Oh, is this one hard to fit?
Yeah, I had to make like a bracket to get the plastics line and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just say that the IMS was really easy. I had the cooler protector here. Then I did need to do some adjustments to that one because that one was in the way. But otherwise, the tank itself was actually really easy to fit.
After that, I think the bash plate is very important.
I would agree.
Mine had quite a beating already. After that, handlebars, the stock handlebars are known to snap. So I went for a fat bar, so I have a little bit more space here.
And you have risers as well?
It's just like a converter from 22 to 28 millimeters.
To the fat ones, yeah.
Which gives a little bit of rise, but
yeah, not much.
Not a lot,
Mm-hmm.
no.
And then to protect this whole thing, of course, the backbusters.
Yeah, the backbusters.
So we don't lose our levers.
Speed. Yeah, and then we get to the stuff that is a little bit less necessary, but more fun. Oh, this one is necessary for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you didn't break your mirrors, but
I don't know either.
Folding mirrors, that's my thing.
Let's look at this one. This looks really nice.
Yeah, so this is a custom-made bracket for my GPS.
Ah, it sits just with a ram mount.
Yeah, it's like the rams are like adjusted, so they exactly fit on the triple clamps.
Okay, this is
and
very
like a ram
cool.
ball on top. So I can adjust.
Did you do that
it.
yourself?
No, it's the same guy of Hyperpro who helped me out with this.
Oh, okay. This is excellent because it's also if you're doing hard off-road, then it can just move.
Yeah.
So because I think in general things that are just too fixed, when you crash, then they break.
Oh,
Whereas if they are unmovable parts, they will. It's more likely that they won't be
The good
ruined.
thing is,
But this is pretty cool. It means that you can actually walk away from your GPS because it's locked
it's
on
locked.
there.
And I hardly ever take it off. I took it off now for the shipping and for transferring the data files for the GPS.
Yeah. And then you have for your phone here.
And I have for my phone the quad lock with vibration dampening and wireless charging.
Yeah.
Which works a treat. Heated grips, a must for me.
Are they still working?
They're still working perfectly.
Lucky you.
Yeah, you shouldn't buy Yamaha heated grips. Shit.
Mine didn't work after 3 months.
And here's the ABS. I got fully disabled. Normally you switch it here. I just got the fuse out.
Oh, okay. So you don't travel with a windscreen?
No.
It doesn't bother you?
Well, I always said windscreens suck because they mess up more than they provide. But I must say, I had so many windy days and I had quite some neck problems of it. So
yeah.
I want to change this to a rally tower with a little bit of wind protection, some better options for navigation and electronics and stuff.
Yeah. I guess for traveling slow and doing a lot of off-road, this works. But when you get long days on the highway, man, I'm glad for my windscreen.
Always like this romantic feeling about traveling through Africa, riding all those dirt roads, but in the end, there's so much star already in Africa.
And you gotta get somewhere. Like if you only do gnarly dirt roads, you would still be in South Africa.
Yeah, you would be fixing your bike every 2 weeks. All right, and other stuff I did. I wasn't happy with the brakes, so I got a 320 mil brake disc.
Goodness, is it the same caliber?
No, it's a caliper of a BMW's 650 GS.
650 GS caliber. Yeah. And then this all looks...
Yeah, it's just custom
made. And you've been happy about this?
Yes, but I feel that like the brake cylinder doesn't have the power to get it moving. So when I get back, I'm gonna mess a bit with the brake cylinder as well.
What do you mean it doesn't have the power to get it moving?
Well, it's quite a big caliper.
Yeah.
It's like the pistons are way bigger than the ones you have. So you can feel it is hard for it to
so you have to work it to make it brake. Is that what you mean?
It's a lot better than your brake.
Yeah, okay.
But
still.
I know this caliper and disc setup, and I know it can be a lot better than it is right now.
Oh, okay. So you're going to do some work on that. But just look at the difference of this one and then this little thing over here, which is the Honda brake. I must say, though, that I haven't actually been in a situation where I felt I didn't have enough brake, but it is kind of cheese. It's just a cheese brake.
When I'm in the Netherlands, I ride a lot of different bikes. I'm riding at a trials club and we switch bikes all the time. And then you ride like 690s, fancy BMWs, nice dirt bikes. And then you get back on your own bike, you're like, where are the brakes? Where are the brakes? So to get back to the fuel range, you had the 12.5 liter Aesopis tank, and then you also have a 4 liter. 4 liter. One US gallon Rotopacks.
Yeah, Rotopacks. And where did you buy this one?
Batang.
You bought it from Batang?
Batang. Yeah.
Let's put Batang in there, right, just because we can.
It's a bit filthy, but here we go, Batang.
We're not really sponsored by Batang. I don't know if he is. I'm not sponsored, but still, we like them.
Let's say I get better deals than other people.
Oh, he gets better deals than other people. I don't want to know what you had to do that. Stop. Just don't say anything else. You changed your lights here?
Yes. Well, you'll realize at the moment it's broken, and it's really shit to get there. Especially you have to get the rack off, and we all know what a bitch that is.
Yeah.
And if they get this off, so I got different indicators.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody put on my alarm lights last night.
Oh, did they? Did someone put on his alarm lights? Yeah, that would have been me.
So already got caught out in the dark twice because my rear light was broken. So I got these on of Denali. It's a bit dodgy setup how I mounted it. Yeah, I was running out of time. But there's my brake lights in there as well. It's freaking bright. So if this one breaks...
Smart.
No worries.
Smart.
And they're fucking bright.
They are effing bright. Okay, cool.
Psychedelic.
Okay, do you have any other protection on the bike, like engine covers or any other things?
No engine covers, but I have the frame cover. Because
you have the frame cover there.
Yeah, because the paint is so soft.
Yeah.
And actually, to be fair, it gives a lot of grip on your boots.
Yeah.
You have like a chain oiler on it,
let's have a look at that.
Also very Dutch. It's the Osco 1 second chain oiler.
Osco?
Yeah. The thing is, you pull this one, and it's like a little tube going to the chain and drops the oil on it.
Oh. And then you have a Tokana luggage setup. Yeah.
Yes, combined with Tokana Duffalo.
A duffel. Yeah. Are these are attached, or they come
like,
with it?
This is like a molly setup.
Okay.
It wraps in here, and you can swap it out with other molly bags. It's like
I see.
universal used.
So here you have a big one, and a big one here, and over there another big one, and then 2 small ones for bottles, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And this one goes with a like Velcro over?
Yeah, so it's just a Velcro over, and there's like 2 other straps to keep the bags a bit up. Oh, and the custom seats.
Oh yeah, obviously,
and it's freaking shit.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, it is horrendous.
Where did you get it?
Some guy in the Netherlands.
Holland?
Holland.
Yes.
Denmark? Dinamarca? Sudan. Oh, wow.
But it's a bit high, that's nice. I like high seats.
Yeah.
Not too high because I'm not too tall, but just to get like a little bit more space between the seat and the pack, so it's easier to get up standing and blah blah blah.
And I feel also when the seat is high that you kind of more sit on top of the bike and not in the bike, where for me, because I cut off 3 centimeters of the seat and I also have the bar risers, then I feel I'm more like sitting in the bike, which I don't necessarily think is an advantage, especially for difficult riding.
It's almost Himalaya now.
Okay, goodbye. I'm just gonna go kill myself. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Himalayan. Take us through what was your route to Africa from home, from where you started.
I shipped my bike to Cape Town, flew there obviously myself. Went through South Africa, Lesotho for 3.5 months. Went to Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, up to Zanzibar. Back to mainland Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, back to Uganda, back to Kenya. And now we're here in Oman.
We are here in Oman. And I think you are taking off today or tomorrow?
Okay. Today,
So Martin is taking off today, heading north, right, towards Muscat? Yeah, along the coast. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to stay another day. Then I'm probably going to go down southwest towards the border of Yemen to just enjoy the coastline there before I am going to follow this guy. So actually until I'd say Kenya, you were behind me all the time, and now we're going to turn around and I'm going to be behind Martin. Because you have a deadline at home a little earlier than me, right? Around June? Or?
Yeah, I have to be home in July. I'm planning to be home somewhere in June.
Right. Yeah. So thank you for taking us through all the changes you did to the bike for this travel. Your 2019 Honda CRF250L. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Middle East.
You too.
The boys are leaving me.
The boys are back in town.
No, the boys are leaving town. Be careful, boys.
Don't act like a mom.
Be careful. Check in with me every night, okay?
Can you see these ones are closed?
That one is closed. That one is almost closed. Ooh, tall one.